Hello, everybody. It is Badger Wild, and we are back with another Space Engineers ship review video. This time, we are reviewing an awesome ship by a member of the community. But before we get started, be sure, if you like the videos, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and as always, leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and love to hear your opinions about the ships that we review here on the channel. But without further ado, let's get started. So, the ship we're reviewing today is none other than channel member Elder Eli. You've probably seen him in some of the videos. One of his first builds that he has put in, and I gotta say, man can build some stuff now. Okay, he dropped a couple of builds he had a while back, and I'm begging him to put more of them up because they are just crazy. I have a secret project I may use them for later, but anyway, going through the lore. After the unification of Triton, the PMC that served as the armed forces known as the Universal Protective Services, or UPS. Oh, I see what you did there, dude. For short, for short, proved inadequate due to budgetary and loyalty reasons. The mainstay of the UPS was the Gen 1 Mark II Defender class destroyer. As these ships were designed first and foremost as escort ships, they were not up to the task as planetary defense ships, so the United Colonies of Triton, or U.C.T., hired Titan Gate Iron Works to completely redesign the fleet. What they came up with was the Gen 2 Mark I Defender. It has a sleeker hull, a more standardized weapon, a redesigned interior that wasn't as cramped as Gen 1, and improved mobility. They also moved the bridge from the middle of the ship to the top for better viewing. Apart from the name, the two ships are almost nothing alike. So yeah, this thing uses Warfare 2, Automations, Heavy Industries, Decorative Blocks 2, Contact, Sparks of the Future, Signal Blocks, Decorative Blocks 3, Warfare 1, and the Decorative Blocks DLC. So just about all of them. So be sure to go check out Elder Eli's. By the way, all these ships that I review, there is always a link to them to the Steam page in the description if you want to go check them out. We're going to hit like, and we're going to go check out the inside of this ship. So first we're going to start with the exterior of the vessel. And when I say Eli knows how to build, holy crap, this guy can put details into ships that I have never, that I rarely think of doing. Um, this is why I keep telling him, I said, as soon as you put one up there, I'm going to review it because he does a kind of a mix of old school, new school stuff. So kind of has a lot of the old school ideas that we used to see within Space Engineers when it first come out, i.e., this defensive plate back here, or these defensive plates on the side. You can see these are kind of an old school mentality, but then adding on, I believe these are receptors or decoys, so that it will drag more men. Adding in the fireworks launcher so that this thing can throw off flares. Also, having weapons in clusters. This was something that people would do back in the day. They would cluster kind of the weapons in one particular area so they would work. And but we also have some other stuff using pipes to make the railgun look more immense. So instead of looking like a railgun, I believe it would probably stop right about here. The railgun looks like it runs the entire length of this up to this light over here. So yeah, we've got some pretty cool stuff. Extra thruster banks on either side that are fairly well protected. These reverse thrusters here. We also have in the back here a very nice thruster pack in the back. So we have some really awesome design choices going on here. Also having thrusters with door blocks or these half kind of doorway blocks, giving them a little bit more protection from different angles. Having lots of just very good uses of different blocks here. I mean, the man knows how to do it. Like I've said, Eli knows how to do a lot of stuff. We also got ion thruster here that aren't being used, but probably could be turned on for extra maneuverability. Like I said, just lots of different things that go well with this ship. You also got fireworks launchers at the bottom. I'm liking the fireworks launchers. I'm not gonna lie. Extra thrusters, just so that we've got that thrust on the bottom. Because as some people know, there's one particular tactic in which you do kind of a nautilus or kind of a lazy barrel roll as you're fighting, and so that enables a ship to just stay on target, but also you'll dodge almost 90% of everything being thrown. Also, with these, I believe these are decoy blocks. I am not sure. Let me check here just to be sure. We'll check just to be sure. Yes, that's a trust decoy. So the decoy blocks out here, it would be drawing fire to the outside, and that'll be sending rounds well off target. Instead of targeting something in the central area of your ship, they're going to be targeting way off out here instead of all the way in there. But let's go ahead and just run right on inside here. We'll check the interior. I haven't seen the interior yet, but we have this nice little open corridor where you can kind of see where you're going and looking at. Eli's got to put more of these ships on the stream whenever we play. So anyway, back inside, had to do a little jump cut because I had to do some setting stuff on here for that door. So anyway, my bad, my bad. Anyway, inside this first room here in this first airlock, you can see we've got a nice little forward airlock area. It has a good use of blocks to give it a nice open feel. We have plenty of storage here for helmets, guns, and other equipment, oxygen tanks, hydrogen tanks, stuff like that. I think where we're going to go first, we're going to check this room here. We're going to go through the yellow door. And we have a corridor going here. I believe this is going to go up to the bridge. Yeah, so we're up here at the bridge. Not sure what all this is for. Looks like we got some kind of projector going on and a very decently designed bridge. We've got a nice open area, great place for the captain to just kind of stand here and bark orders all day long. Also good, like I said, the use of these blocks here to kind of open up what is already a narrow passageway takes away that claustrophobic feel inside the ship, and it works very well. Excellent. It works very, very, very well. But also, when you come back here, we have our nice little server room that we've got. We've got several programmable blocks. You can program up to about two things, it looks like here. Also, several, I believe this is a timer block. Or is this what is that? Event controller. So we have an event controller. What is this? Okay, that's an automation timer block, and that's a broadcast controller. Okay, so you got a little bit of everything here to do stuff. You've got possibly something for like a garage door opener or a base opener or something to activate defenses when you show up. You have the ability to put an event controller on here. I'm not sure what the event controller is doing. We may find out later. We may not. I don't know. That may be a surprise for y'all. Then we also have a timing block working other things. I'm not sure what that does. Eli, in the comments, you'll probably end up telling everybody what some of that stuff does. And then here also another underrated thing is Eli's got a nice little gun turret. I just saw this thing coming down. I was like, oh, that's gonna be fun. Running here trying to get up and then get shot almost immediately as you're trying to run through. So as we keep going, we're gonna head through the next yellow door. And I believe we're in the engine room. Oh, this is nice. Now I did something similar to this about halfway. Damn, this is a nice engine room, dude. Oh, that is so cool. So he's got all of the essential stuff here. Several, about four. Is it four? No, it's six as far as I can see here. That's about six H2O2 generators. So you could process ice faster than you could probably put it in here. We also have a nice cargo container and about eight small nuclear reactors, as well as the grav generator in here as well. And this nice big 2x2 tall, or two tall and five long. What is this? Five long by one, two, three. Yeah. 5x5x2 tall engineering room, which honestly feels like it should be much bigger than it is. For those of you who don't know, like this is like two stories in Space Engineers, is what this is, but it feels like it's five or six by the way it's designed. And we got some nice control panels over here. It almost looks like something from what was it? Star Trek Enterprise, where the warp core was elongated, and they had to work around the warp core, and it was like a long warp core coil. Pretty cool. I mean, that's awesome. Let's keep going here because we've gone through the yellow doors. Now we can check out the green doors. See what we have inside here. So first thing up, we have a nice little KitchenAid area. We've got sink. We've got our stoves. We've got a nice little seating area here. Just sit back and wait for food. And we got three doors. We're going green, so let's try the green one. And we go in here. We've got a nice set of bunks in here. We've got three with plenty of storage. We've got a nice little game system here with Space Engineers. Y'all didn't notice this. Space Engineers is actually the game you play when you're out here. We also have this nice little area, which appears to be a bathroom with a shower, fully functional. So yeah, so you got this nice bathroom. Let's take off the tab here so we can just admire the build quality. We've got a nice green bathroom. Some people don't understand this, but green is actually an interesting color to put inside of a ship. A lot of people think like the stark white is what you would want to put in, and that's kind of good. But green is actually a natural color we see a lot of, and that is something that's kind of easier on your eyes. So if you're relaxing in this area for crew, this the green color will actually relax you more. It takes less stress off your eyes because you're not processing hard colors. And we're used to processing more greens than we are anything else. Kind of more greens and yellows, but mostly green. See a lot of grass. Go over here and we have a blue room. This is our medical bay. We've got two CAT scanners. And which one is this? Is this the original one or is it the one? I think it's the new medical bay. It's the new medical bay. I know. Or is it? Back to tab. Let's check something else out here. Yep, that's the new medical bay. Awesome place to put it. So we got medical over here, and we've got crew quarters. The question is, what is this? What is this room going to be? Ah, this is the captain's quarters. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that is actually a good idea. Oh, frick, that is actually a really cool idea. Putting the fish tank in front of the desk. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I mean, I've already got a screen here. I might as well look at the fish while I work. I also have the oh man, dude. Figuring out like this is the thing. This is why I said, when I kept telling Eli, whenever I talked to him, he would show off like one of his builds. I say, dude, you got to put one of these up there so I can review it. He's got the coffee section of the ship here, one of these interior blocks. He's got the coffee like right next to the desk. So it's like, yeah, I've got 3 cups of Joe. I can keep going forever. Okay. I have you don't understand work until you realize you got a backup for your backup of coffee, okay? The refill for your refill. Got a nice bed sitting in here. Nice open area, plenty of storage, shower, bath. I mean, you're actually at a point here where if you brought your girlfriend on the ship, you kind of sneak over and take a peek at her while she's taking a shower. I mean, dude's thought of everything. I'm not lying. He's thought a lot of this out for all the guys. This is a Chad ship. We're gonna say it right there. It's a Chad ship. But heading on back here, we're gonna head back to this point. We're gonna go right up here and go into the main bridge. Now, at some point, you're gonna have to explain to me, man, what this stuff is. I don't know. Is it like ships on ships? I kind of feel like this is battle planning going on here. And then maybe what it is. It kind of looks like it because there's actually some points to some of those ships. That might be like an asteroid field, maybe. I don't know. Well, I trust you'll probably tell us what it is, man. So going over, we're going to hop inside this ship, and it's time to pull up the old tab button so I can try to figure out what I'm messing with here. So number one is our railgun, which I believe that's a dual railgun we've got going on there. Let's see this bad boy fire in action. Get an idea of what it looks like when it lobs off here. Dude, have you put a... Is that you? Is that the game or is that you? Did you put some kind of deal in here? 'Cause I've never heard that. The entire time I've used railguns in creative, I've never heard a railgun give me the honk of, "Hey, we don't have any we don't have any bullets right now. Hang on, we'll get this thing down. It should be done here in just a minute." That's giving me the honk of doom right there. There we go. Oh, oh, that's cool. It's a burst fire. Oh, oh, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. So number one is our railgun, which fires on a which salvo fires. Number two, I believe, is our forward camera. Wait a minute, where is this? Is that the forward camera? Or is it the back? There's, I believe that's the front camera. I don't know. This may be the back camera, I think. Yeah, I think it is. Possibly. I don't know which camera is which. I'm going to say that number two is the front and number three is the back because that's how they're situated up. Number four is doors. Number five is a series of welders. Wait, we have welders on this? That's why you got the boxes there. That's probably, you've got some welders in there. Number six, what does number six do? Uh, okay, what did I just do? Oh, oh, I fucked up. I messed up. That is a programmable missile. Oh, that's cool. See, this is something I don't see in games. So that must be what the number five welder is for. Let's pull a little further here, come down, and we'll see if we can't deploy that missile again. Let's see, do we have a missile to deploy? I think we do. Let's do it again. Yeah. Holy crap, that's cool. Oh, if we just had some Factorum ships to lob missiles at. That is awesome. So we got missiles. We have a missile system. This is the first time I've seen a missile system. That is cool. And it's just something that you just don't see a lot of. Not a lot of players will mess around with the missiles too much. But it's makes sense. I mean, you've got the ability to put missiles on. That's actually kind of cool. Seven, I don't know what seven does. Oh yeah, I don't know what seven does. Number eight apparently cycles missiles. Seven must cycle the weapon systems on and off. Yeah, okay, yeah. We've got lights coming on and off here. When I hit seven, you can see the little green lights on top of the assault cannons right up there turning green and off. Okay, we got that. Number eight cycles through what systems? Number nine, what does that do? Okay, that target locks everything. That's pretty cool. So number one turns off forward weapons. Number two works on landing gear. Number three turns off most thrusters. Number four, what does that turn off? Okay, under thruster. Well, no. Turns off the main back thrusters. Okay. Number five turns on the ion thrusters. And number six turns on the external ion thrusters. These are probably used for like maneuvers and stuff like that. Number seven turns off and on the hydrogen deal. Number eight closed. Ah, that opens and closes the doors. Number nine is recharge. Number one on page two is going to be the decoys on and off. What does this do? Does that turn off the gyroscopes? Okay. Number three must be um, hydrogen tank storage. Four is your nuclear reactor. Five is welders. I'm not sure where those are. And six, seven, eight. Six is your jump drive. Seven is health. Seven increases the distance. Eight decreases the distance. And nine, I think, turns it on and off. We also have another camera. I'm not sure which side this is on. I'm guessing, because I didn't see a camera there, I'm guessing that there's a camera on either side that's used for something. Let's see. Let me, no, that's in front. Huh, interesting. Number three is a side camera. All right, that's interesting. I don't know which side. Oh wait, I probably do. I probably can figure it out. Okay, so number three is on the left side. That means number four. Yeah, number four is on the left side. Apparently, I activated that glitch again. There's somewhere. Now, I say the door thing is a glitch because I have been using this particular save to run through. I've probably put about 100 different things. Weird things start happening after you've dropped in a blueprint every so often. So just weird stuff. It's probably a bad on my end. Laying up 5 here. I believe that might be a rear camera or a front facing camera. I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's a forward facing camera, which means number 6. Oh, number 6 is the railgun. So we have the ability to fire that. And I believe that's it. 4 pages of things you can do with this particular ship that you can control and mess around with, making it a very cool. Like I said, we have missiles on this ship. This thing is actually really awesome to check out. So if you guys want to check out this ship, there will be a link to it in the description, like I said. Also, tell Elder Eli, tell him, give him an attaboy and a pat on the back because he made a really cool looking ship. And some of his stuff I might be using. Like I said, I've got a secret project coming that I have been working on. It's getting close, and I might be using his ships for that secret project. It'll be cool. Anyway, like I said, give him a thanks in the chat. Also, Eli, if you're watching this video, please give us some explanations on this ship. There's a lot of things that I don't know simply because I am ignorant. It's not my build. You're the master of this beautiful weapon of death of UPS bomb delivery system. So go in the comments and explain to us a lot of all the cool stuff you put in there. And also, anyone who likes this ship or any comments you have about it are greatly appreciated. Any critique. And as always, I am Badger Wild saying stay safe, stay frosty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.